Hey guys! Welcome back to another episode of Living Life with Pacey. I would love to do this one day and be able to just openly show you, but I'm like so insecure about it, so I'm just gonna say Pacey. Pacey is here. It's literally, okay, I'm gonna show you my right side. If your collarbone is here, Pacey would be like right here, like there. Obviously my right side is perfectly fine, there's nothing there. Pacey's on my left side. So but yeah, which brings me to the topic I want to talk about today. Today is a sit down. It is not a vlog. It is me being really open, really raw, really unfiltered with you guys about my recovery. It's been a month since my surgery, well, almost a month, just a few days away. It's been almost 3 months since this whole thing started. I want to say the truth. You know, a lot of people have been seeing me and have been messaging me and telling me I look so great and it doesn't look like I had surgery and it doesn't, and I'm just out and about living life again. They would never know that I had surgery. But I want to remind you guys that what you see out on social media and what I decide to post is just what I choose to show you. There is so much backstory to all of that that I don't share because I don't feel the need to. But the point of me doing my YouTube videos and the point of me starting this platform is to get me to be more open about it, to get me to accept it, and to remind myself that it's not all good, you know? Like, who am I kidding myself? I just had a heart surgery. Like, that's not good in any way. And I want to remind myself of that. You know, every 10 to 15 years when the battery runs out, I need to go through what I'm going through right now all over again. I'm still in my 20s, so I'm looking at another 3 to 4 times in my life that I have to go through this pain, this mental state, and all of this. You know, I've met so many people who have what I have and worse. You know, since I started my first YouTube channel, I've had people reach out to me with different kinds of heart conditions, with transplants, cancer survivors. I had another person have holes in her heart and she needed a pacemaker after because of her holes. So I've met so many people that understand what I'm going through that it's honestly made it easier, and that's what I want to continue to do with this video, with all of this. I want the conversation to be out there. I want to be real. I don't want no sugarcoating. This is raw, this is unfiltered, this is my recovery. Pacey has affected my life in every aspect you can think of, and my heart rate has just been so normalized, and it's just all great news. You know, I don't feel tired anymore. I don't feel dizzy. I don't feel all those things that my low heart rate was causing me. So I thank you to all the people that pushed me to do my surgery and said it's going to be okay. But I also now want to remind everyone and any future people going through what I'm going through, your life will change. It does not stay the same. There's so many changes to it. But with the right headspace and the right mentality, you will get through it. And that's what I'm doing right now, and that's what I'm going to openly share constantly. So here it goes. Okay, so let's get started with the first thing I want to talk about, and that is the struggles. The struggle's fucking real. I'm struggling with so many things, and I'm not like struggling in like the bigger sense of life. Like, I'm not like struggling to breathe. I'm struggling in the daily things in life. Things like putting on clothes, things like driving, things like all of that is what I'm struggling with. So let's just start from the moment I wake up. Okay, not even the moment I wake up. From when I'm about to sleep. I cannot sleep on my left side, and I can never sleep on my left side. So because you can't put pressure on it and you can't physically lie like that. So I'm having to literally sleep like completely dead straight or just on my right. But sometimes I want to turn and I can't, and when I even try to turn, it hurts. Like, it genuinely, there's a pain there that I'm like, ow. And then time comes when I have to put on clothes. So bear in mind, the very first week after my surgery, I was unable to even shower. So me being a grown-ass woman in her 20s, I had to be vulnerable enough to be butt naked in front of my mom and my sister, and they had to take turns to shower me because I was not able to. The first week I wasn't able to move my left shoulder at all. So when you get a pacemaker, the pacemaker needs to sit in place. If you do too much movement in that first week, the pacemaker will move around, which is not what you want. You want it to sit in place, to create the capsule around it, to let it rest so that it stays in place for the 10 to 15 years that you have it for. Because I had to just be like this, I wasn't able to even like put on my clothes, take off my this, like it was literally like this. Like I was not able to move this, and it made it really hard to shower, to wear clothes. So I had to, yeah, like be butt naked in front of my mom. Like it was so weird. I was like, oh, you're looking at I'm not even gonna get into the too much information part of things, but yeah, so the first week I could even shower myself, and then a few weeks go by and I was able to shower myself. I am able to now, but I still need help putting on a bra. I can't turn my left hand fully like that to put it on, so I literally cover my boobs like this and I go walk around the house and I'm like, can you please hook my bra at the back? Like it's just, I just feel like these are just little things that you overlook, like because you're able to do it, you overlook it. You're not even thankful for that. But let me tell you something. Since I got surgery, I'm so thankful. Like even when I was able to shower, I'm like, yes, this is like the best thing. It's small little things like that that's what I'm struggling with, you know. It's the showering, it's putting on clothes. I can only wear button shirts. I cannot wear any t-shirts because I can't raise my hands to put the t-shirt on. Like it's those struggles. It's getting in the car and not being able to wear the seatbelt because the seatbelt rubs on my wound. It's the everyday life of going to the mall and seeing a bunch of people come and you're just like, are they gonna hit me? Are they gonna this? Are they, like, it's just, I'm now having to be so much more aware of my decisions, aware of the places I go to, aware of the places, the things I stand around. And I just really, me, I'm sure all of you, we all take those little things for granted. And I'm here to tell you, those little things literally that make your life, it's actually really big. Like now that I'm struggling with those things, I'm like, damn, I need to be more thankful for even being able to tie my shoelace. Like it's so crazy. If you follow my journey, you would know that I cannot use a microwave, I can't use an oven, I can't use all these electrical items in the kitchen, I can't use lawnmowers. Okay, that's out of the kitchen. But you know what I mean, just electrical devices. And there's just so many like home things that I can't do and I cannot even be around. And it's just having to remind myself of that every day, like being like, Sarah, you have Pacey, you can't do this, you have Pacey, you can't do that. Like it's just, it's a constant struggle to get used to. It's a constant reminder, and it's just been real. I'm just gonna tell you that. It's been real. It's not been an easy journey. You know, the other day I had someone that got to know me because of my YouTube videos and got in touch with me through my social media. She actually came up to me in public. Coincidentally, we actually bumped each other at the mall, and she was like, oh my god, you don't even look like you had surgery. Like, yeah, I don't. Like, I look like this. I look perfectly healthy because everything's covered and everything, you know. But to get to this is the struggle, is what's hard. And that is what I'm not showing on my social media. That is what I'm showing and documenting here with you. To me, to just be real with myself. Like I said, I want real, I want raw, I want unfiltered, and this is it. What you see is the good. And I'm constantly trying to get to the good. That's what I'm doing. So I'm happy that I can get to the good, but the journey to the good is a struggle. And I believe that it will be a struggle for a while because I'm still so new to this. I'm not even fully recovered. I'm only 4 weeks in. Full recovery is 3 months. But after 6 weeks, you're more able to move. You're more able to do certain things. So my list of things that I cannot do just keeps getting longer. My anxiety, I hate saying that word, oh my god. but my anxiety just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. I would go to a mall and there's so many people coming at me, and you know what I do when I see all of that? I literally stop completely and I just go like this. And that's because I'm protecting Pacey, because in this 6 weeks to 3 months, if anything, if someone pushes me, shoves me, if I hit something, chances are I'll go back into surgery trying to fix that, and that's what I want to avoid. And so when I'm in a room full of people, I literally just go like that. I mean, I feel so anxious. You know, last week I was out for a friend's birthday and I was literally standing around like this. Like, I looked like a retard, but it was just the anxiety. These are the things that doctors don't tell you that you're gonna feel. These are the things that people don't tell you, and I want to tell you, if you're going through anything like what I'm going through, I just want to be honest, and I don't want to just show the good. Like, they're good, they're bad, that's life. Let's talk about insecurities. I have never really been an insecure person. Besides my weight, I wasn't insecure about much. I never looked down on myself. I never really cared about what people thought of me. I never, you know, I would say, like, I grew up loving myself. I'm very proud, I'm very open and proud to say that I am proud of the person I've become. I believe I've blossomed into a beautiful young adult, and I am proud every day, and I continue to want to grow. I continue to want to hustle. I continue to want to be the best version of myself. And I think that's all stems from having a strong love for yourself. So being someone who wasn't very insecure to then going through surgery, I feel much more insecure now, and I hate it. It's literally bringing me down this dark route, and I hate it so much. I'm like trying to pull myself out of that, but it's just so hard. Like, literally ask me 3 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, like, if someone looks at me up and if someone freaking gives me a death stare, like just literally dead stare me like, bitch, I have a problem with you, I did not care. Like, I don't care about that. And the moment I stepped out of the house and I started watching people give me those looks and I started caring, that's when I knew I was insecure. And I hate it. I hate feeling this way. It's just so not me. It's not me as a person, and it drives me crazy, and I don't know when I'm gonna get out of this phase. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this phase, but that's what I'm figuring out. Another thing I've realized is I feel like I died. I feel like the Sarah I know died, and this is like a brand new Sarah, and I'm trying to now get to know the new Sarah. There's not a day that goes by that I don't learn something new about living with Pacey. There's not a day that goes by that I'm not hurt or saddened in any way. The recovery has been a really, really, really big challenge for me. It's almost like a wake-up call. Like, I feel like I was given this condition because Allah wanted to give me a wake-up call. Now I'm awake, I'm healthy, and now I'm just trying to find my purpose in life. I'm trying to find what it is that I need to do. I'm trying to figure out this new me. I'm trying to figure out why did I get Pacey? And I think that's what recovery is all about, especially when you go through something as life-changing as this. This is not a broken arm that you can do physio and go at it. No amount of physio will ever be able to make me fully extend my left arm. It's just I can't do it because it tugs on the wire. Besides all the negative stuff, there's obviously the obvious good stuff. And you know, recovery's not all bad. I'm saying it's a struggle, but every day that you recover, you're getting closer to your end of recovery, and I think that's what I look forward to, and I think that's the positive. You know, every time there's something new that I can do that I wasn't able to do, I give myself a little tap in the back. I give myself a little clap, because I'm like, you did it. I think it's easy to fall into depression. It's easy to fall into a dark place if you don't focus on the good during recovery. And every day that I find good, I celebrate it. The day I could shower myself, I'm like, let's take a selfie. The day I could wear makeup on my own, I'm like, let's do a video. All my first, I just documented it, and I was proud of myself. I was happy, and that's what I look forward to. And the other day I had my first workout, and it just, I think you need to remember, I need to think positively. You need to focus on the positive. You don't focus on the negatives. You need to deal, I always say this, deal with the negatives, but focus on the positives. It's a lot of good, it's a lot of positives. I've gotten overwhelming amount of love, like from messaging every day to DMs to gifts. I've been getting gifts, you guys, and it's just, it's honestly, the love and support has been so overwhelming, and that's what I choose to focus on, the fact that I have such a great support system. And I think that's important. Like, going through this, you really realize who your real friends are and who's just out there like wanting to know what's up. And for those that want to know what's up, holla, watch my video. But for those that genuinely care, take the time to message me, take the time to congratulate me on my small wins in life. That's who I'm gravitating towards, and that's who I want to thank. So I'm eager to see what's coming for the rest of my recovery period. You guys damn well know you're gonna be on that journey with me. The first workout I do, you're gonna be seeing it. The first concert I go to, the first drive I take, I can't drive obviously, so my first drive, I will be documenting everything. This is only the first month, and I have a whole lifetime of this, so I know what I'm going through is normal, and I know with time I will get better, I will get stronger. I just need to get there, and I need to go through the emotions, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys listening in and wanting to know so much. I literally get people telling me like, talk about this, talk about that. So thanks for all the feedback. I hope you enjoyed this unfiltered, raw version of my recovery. If you have any other questions, comments, please leave it in the section down below. If you want to follow my journey of living with Pacey, I'm pretty sure someday I'll be comfortable enough to show Pacey, but right now, Pacey, please click on the subscribe button. We're a growing family here. We're trying to get through the little struggles in life together, so that's what it is. Everything, all my links, everything will be down below. And yeah, that's 1 month. See you in maybe 3 months. Bye!